All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network. Caleb Brown here, Alan Slaughter-Zinski joining soon. Again, at a fundraiser for a great event for Team Viv, and you know Brevard Sports Network is hashtag Team Viv. Preds set to kick off, and it's going to be a little onside. And good job by West Melbourne. All right, here we go. Next, the main event man, Alan Slaughter-Zinski.
All right, welcome everybody back here to Palm Bay Pirates Stadium. Alan Slaughter-Zinski, Caleb Brown with a fantastic job on the 6 and 8U game. The Outlaws, the 10U Outlaws take over. And how they got here is incredible. We'll tell you about that coming up. The Outlaws line up, 3 backs in the backfield. Direct snap to Michael Benson Jr. He gets outside, cuts it down, and Benson Jr. with a gain of 7. And it'll be... They're going to give him 8. 2nd and 2 for Benson Jr. 2nd and 1. Trying to catch my breath from walking up these steps. The Predators love those uniforms in gray with the black pants and, of course, if you're familiar with the arena team, Predators. Same color scheme, same logo. Turn the binoculars around. Quarterback turns, hands off, up the gut. The Preds shut that tight. Quarterback is number 13, Caden Wolnick. Make sure. Hold on. I know I screwed that up. Hang on. I'm sorry. Okay, now I got the right numbers. I picked it up early today. Samuel Dallin is the running back number 1. Now Michael Benson Jr. And the quarterback is Jack Yost. So now we're set here. I got the right numbers. They got numbers down the left and numbers down the middle. So I was like, wait a minute, that don't sound like none of the kids I called the last time. Yost under center, 3 backs in the backfield. Play action, wide open. And just short. I don't think Yost could believe his receiver was that wide open, but he was. And that's going to bring up 4th and 1, and I would guess a no-doubt go-for-it situation here as the Preds want a timeout. The intended receiver was Michael Benson Jr. on that one. Head coach is Corey Yost for West Melbourne. You've got Dustin Osterhout, Demetrius Samuel, Luke Stewart, Garrett Schneider, and Andrew Vitava. Don't have the coaches for the Preds. I'd like to welcome everyone watching here on the Brevard Sports Network. Coco plays next. Let's see. 8U, 10U. Bernard McNeil, Frederick Rowe, Edward German, Lois Lauder, and Eric Charlau. The 10U team, along with Marlia Robinson, Molly Zamel, and Tricia Richards. All on the sidelines for the Preds. Look at number 95 down there for the Preds, Kel. That's a big young man. All right, we got 4th and 2, we'll call it. Yost. False start. That's a false start on Carson Woodall, and that'll back him up 5, and it'll make it 4th and 7 now. The Outlaws got here with a dramatic victory come from behind victory over Vero Beach. How about the job in that game that Samuel Dallin did? Dallin Samuel. whistles and another flag and another false start. So all of a sudden, it's gone from 4th and 2 to now 4th and 12. And they must have been watching the big Cocoa Tigers play last night with the false starts. Congratulations to the Cocoa Tigers. They are on their way to another state championship. Their 7th since 2008, 3rd under Ryan Schneider. 4th and 12. I'd like to say hello to Brett Black watching, president of the Melbourne Bulldogs Booster Club. And punt now. It's a pretty good punt. Punt will bounce at the 30, take a Preds bounce. That hit a Predator. That hit a Predator for the 3rd time. But the Preds recover. Did you hear me? I said it hit a Pred. All right. And for the first time today, we get a chance to see the Orlando Predators, East Orlando Predators offense. I tell you, the world is different when you actually have binoculars. Quarterback is number 5. And wouldn't you figure, I don't have a 5 on the roster. That's terrible. Turns, gives. Nice tackle inside. Tackle made by Darian Thompson.
Number 10, Darian Thompson on the tackle.
Jeremy Hester Jr. on the carry. We are live here at Palm Bay High School on the campus of the Palm Bay Pirates. This is where the Palm Bay Pirates high school football team plays. If anybody knows the name of the quarterback for the Preds, I don't have a 5 on my roster. Please feel free to chime in the comment section. Jet sweep here. And guess who again? I believe that's Hester again. Nope, check that. That's number 20 on the stop, Jordan Lindeman. After a gain of about 4, though, by Jeremy Hester Jr. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Preds. No score, just underway. 7:30 to play here in the first quarter. This is the 10U championship game. Who's won the first 2? Central Florida. Quarterback decides to put it down, and he does, and he breaks a couple tackles, but he's going to be short of a first down. Nice job coming inside there to stop him short. That was Wade Vitava in there. And that's going to bring up 4th and 3 after a gain of 1. Again, if anybody knows who number 5 is for the East Orlando Predators, feel free to let us know. I got a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. Leon Allen Quince, okay? So Quince was in motion. Now it's like a wildcat package. Kind of fooled Melbourne a little bit, West Melbourne a little bit. But he's going to be stopped short, and West Melbourne holds and will take over with outstanding field position. The middle of that West Melbourne Outlaw line getting the job done. And so far on each series, it's been a defensive battle. 6:13 to play. And West Melbourne will take over, and quarterback Jack Yost. Yost comes in with the play call. Get a pen so I can write that down. I got one. Yeah, that's good. Yost from the gun, 2 backs. Yost can actually direct snap to Samuel, and he picks up just one. Maybe two. In on the stop that time was number 55, Dedrick Thomas. Dedrick Thomas, a big young man who can move. Let's see if he's listed with a number first. Why is he not? Oh, there he is. He's listed as number 29. 5. Okay. Guard pulls. Samuel Preds, eat it alive. And in on the stop first that time, I believe, was number 54. Number 52, Jeremy Lewis gets in first, and then finishing it off was Dedrick Thomas. Third and 13 for the Outlaws here. Yost comes in with the play. Remember, West Melbourne, the Outlaws, they started slow in that game versus Vero Beach in the ACYAA championship. I'm not sure who East Orlando beat to get here, but Yost turns. Oh, my goodness gracious. Let me get the number of that truck. Number 75, Noah Long. His nickname is Mac. Noah Mac Truck Long. Young man broke through there. 4th and 15. 4:15 to play in the opening quarter. No score. And West Melbourne will punt. And another good one. Fielded nicely at the 25. This is Hester Jr., and he'll be brought down or out of bounds, forced out of bounds and brought down all in one fell swoop there. Wade Batava on the stop. Nothing like getting home at 4 o'clock in the morning from a high school football game and then broadcasting youth games the next morning. You got to love football to do what we do, and we love it. Who was that, Gil? Oh. Oh, okay. Turns, gives. Running back ran right into the end that was sealing on that side. Number 27. That was Kingston Chesbro. And he was over there to seal the edge, and the running back ran right into him. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 now, as Quince gets the play call. Quince or Quincy? Quince. 3:20 to play in the first quarter. Nice formation. Great block. Picks up 5. That was Collins on the carry for East Orlando. Randall Collins. And it's going to be 3rd and 4. So both of these teams so far, these defenses getting the job done here. No score. 2:40 to play in the first quarter. The 10U championship game. Coming up next, it's the Cocoa Tigers. And they're going to take on the Conway Falcons. Straight up the gut, stopped cold, and West Melbourne's got a Mack truck of their own there. That was Michael Benson Jr., and Benson Jr. comes in. That young man was off to the races, and all of a sudden Benson Jr. came in and ended that in a hurry. And it's 4th and 3 now for East Orlando. I see you, Maurice. Thanks, buddy. Here comes Quincy with the play. And it looks like initially they may go for it. They also may quick kick. You see that a lot in youth football, the quick kicks. They're going to turn, though, and give. He's got a first down and more. What a run. Great block, great run. Jeremy Hester Jr. on the first down carry. That is the first down of the game with 1 minute to play in the first quarter. And the East Orlando Predators pick it up. They've got the football, 1st and 10. First and 10 from the West Melbourne 48-yard line. 43 seconds to go. This is likely the final play of the first quarter here. Running back runs into the quarterback, and the miscommunication there causes a loss of 4. 3, 2nd and 13 now. Hashtag We Dem Preds.
That is actually the president of the Predators.
Sean Spieler? Yes. All right, outstanding.
He was able to help me out with information last game.
Beautiful, beautiful. We Dem Preds. I like that.
I said maybe they can teach the Cowboys how to actually live up to that moniker.
And that's the end of the first quarter, right? No score here. It's been a defensive battle. Back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back here. Start of the second quarter. We changed sides after the mix-up in the backfield. The Preds will lose 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 13. The ball on their own 48. Quincy turns hands, and he just barges ahead for a gain of 6. That's Randall Collins on the carry. Good blocking up front. I want to say hello to my man Josh Denton, watching here on BSN. My man Josh, formerly of Old School Pizza. Man, I miss those days. 3rd down and 7. Best pizza in town at the time. 3rd down and 7. Turns, gives. This is Randall again. And if it works, keep using it. Actually, that's still Randall. It was Randall Collins again. And it's 4th down and 1 again. So the Preds 1 for 2 today on 4th down. Can they make it 2 for 3 here? No score between West Melbourne and the Preds. Mr. Alex Goins. Oh, man, 2 guys false started. And that's going to back them up. Alex says the 3-2-1. Alex, you going to Tallahassee Friday? So that's going to back them up. It's now 4th and 6, and we saw West Melbourne do this late in the down series. Nothing angers a coach more than a false start on 4th and 1. But the ball's at the West Melbourne 44. So, you go for this. If they went for it on their side of the field, I don't think there's a hesitation as to what they're going to do here. Outstanding, my man. Outstanding. Excited. I think we should get together this week and do that interview. 4th down and 6. I think this is the week. 7:51 to play in the first half. No score. Randall Collins. Collins with all kind of room. Collins in the free. He's at the 20, 15, 10. Brought down at the 6-yard line. Randall Collins on 4th and 6. Picks up 27. And an East Orlando first down. 1st and goal for the Preds. What a run off the tackle there. Can you tell I get a little excited on big plays? Imagine if he'd have scored. 1st and goal for East Orlando. Collins again. Why not? Touchdown, East Orlando Predators. Randall Collins finishes it off as well as he should have. The drive of Randall. Randall Collins picked up the final 46 yards on that drive. And with 6:54 to play in the first half, the Preds strike first and lead it 6-0. They got in behind number 95 right there, and there was no stopping them. Anthony Melendez. I know that makes Mr. Spieler happy. Seipler happy. I'm just going to call him Sean. Commissioner Sean. Happy. So West Melbourne stops the extra point, and with 6:54 to play, Preds lead it 6-0. Welcome back here. These two teams looking for seeding for the Nationals. Win your league, you go. This AAU state championship is for seedings in those Nationals. I'd love to be able to do the Nationals. It's terrible that we can't use our scoreboard app or none of our graphics in this stadium. Onside kick recovered nicely there by Noah Palio. And here comes Jack Yost. That first drive will be forever known as the drive of Randall. I love it when parents shout from the stands, block, run. You got a block out there. I used to tell my father, Dad, what do you think I'm doing? You think I'm walking through the line? $6:50 to play. The Outlaws take over 1st and 10 from their own 49. Yost, quick pitch. Oh, my goodness. Speed kills. And right there it did on defense. And, would it surprise you to know that the first on the scene was Randall Collins as he got back there to the – matter of fact, Randall almost caught the pitch is how fast he got into the backfield. And that's a loss of 10, 2nd and 20 now. Yeah, right now he is playing the 10U cheat code. And Yost gets the play, and here he comes. Say hello to my man Xavier Alexander watching. 2nd and 20 now for West Melbourne. In the white. Direct snap to Samuel. Samuel cut down. And that'll be another loss. And that time in on the stop was Dedrick Thomas. And number 35, Levon Moore. 6:20 to play in the opening half. And it's East Orlando on top, 6-0. So hello to my man Sean Irvin watching. Lacrosse season's coming. Our reigning coach of the year, 6-0 East Orlando. X. Yost with a bubble screen to Vatava and in and out of the hands of Vatava. And it'll be 3rd and 23. Right now, West Melbourne going the wrong way here. The wind blowing directly into the face of West Melbourne. Actually, it's going to bring up 4th and 23 now, and I don't think they're left with any choice but to punt. And Vatava to do that. Surprised Randall's not back deep. What a kick. That's a great punt. And that ball will bounce down to the 26-yard line. And that is a 39-yard punt by Vatava. We'll call it 40 to make it sound better. 40-yard punt by Vatava. And with 5:39 to play, here comes the East Orlando offense, led by Lean Quince. It's a beautiful day. Say hello to Dan Hunger. Quince lines them up. Jeremy Hester, the up back. And Randall Collins, the deep back. Now 3 backs to give is to Collins. Collins cuts back again. Still on his feet. Picks up 8. 2nd and 2 for East Orlando. They have found something. That's not annoying. Why would you bang on the seat like that? 5:23. Second and 2. He picked up 8. Collins again. Look at Collins. He's just barreling people over. Boom, boom. All the way down. Gain of 15, 13. And an East Orlando first down. And Collins right now is pushing 70 yards rushing in the first half. Everybody heard her. I should get her up here in the booth. Little counter play here. Nice job. Gain of 6. That was who was that? Looked like number 0. If it was Bernard McNeil Jr. And it was. Check that. It was number 9 or 8, Eugene Ford. And this time, West Melbourne shuts down that was Ford on the carry. No, Collins. I'm sorry, Collins. Third and 4 now for East Orlando. Quince Collins still on his feet. He's going to be stopped short, and that's going to bring up 4th down. On the stop for West Melbourne was Kobe Cooper, number 25. All right, so it's 4th and 1 now. The Preds 2 for 3 on 4th down today. 4th and 2, 2:35 to play in the half. I can't think this would be anybody else but Randall Collins, and it's not. And he's got a 1st down. And good stop by Samuel. But it's a 1st and 10 for the Preds at the West Melbourne 41, and you got to start clock watching here. Can't be taking this time here. I know that the kids are coming in and out, getting the plays on the sidelines. You got to speed it up a little bit. 2:10. And right now, this is just a simple trench war being won by East Orlando. Collins still on his feet, picks up 5. The size of that East Orlando offensive line is really weighing heavy on that West Melbourne defensive line. And right back to the line of scrimmage now. I like the way they're hurrying here. Under 90 seconds to play in the first half. Collins still on his feet down to the 25. If they got any timeouts, they better start taking them. And Coach does take a timeout with 1:07 to play in the first half. And East Orlando with a 1st down at the 26-yard line. Another good drive, and that's really all this is. It's a trench war. You're giving your ball to your best back, and he is reading the holes right and making good plays and not going down on initial contact. YAR, you ever heard of yak? Yards after catch. You know what YAR is? Yards after run. Like that first hit. Yeah. What would you call that? Yeah? Yards after hit? That sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? Yeah. And he's got a lot of yeah. How about YAT? Yards after touch.
There we go. YAT. It's going to catch on.
You know what? We'll just say breaking tackles. We'll just keep it simple. Why modify it? That's an insult to the great John Madden. 1st and 10. Man in motion. Turns it up. They're going to throw. This could be trouble. And I'll tell you what, had the DB not tripped over the receiver who fell on the ground, he may have had that, but he's down. Yards after contact. That's what I like. Yeah, yak. Yeah, okay, I like that. Yards after catch, yards after contact. There you go. Well, it takes me some time. I haven't quite recovered yet from getting home at 4 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Caleb. Appreciate it. 1 minute. I don't know that I like that call. But that's why I'm sitting up here. Who am I to say? 2nd and 10, although down in distance does not really matter at this point with a minute to play. If you're West Melbourne, you're just trying to get off the field here, regroup a little bit. This is Randall Collins with a big hole, and he'll be brought down by Darian Thompson. Yeah, contact and catch. That's right. I forgot about that. You're absolutely right. Tell you what, if Thompson didn't tackle Collins, he was gone again. 37 seconds. 3rd down and 7 per se. Not sure what's going on here. Nobody's set. Now they're set. Straight give to Collins. Collins trying to work his way through. Gets down to the 15. He's got an East Orlando 1st down and a timeout on the field with 17.8 seconds. And the Predators, time for one more running play or a pass and a run. 6-0 here on a 7-yard touchdown run by Randall Collins, but that does not really tell the story on what he did on that drive. It's just like last night with Cocoa running back Anthony Bridgewater. He gets a 1-yard drive, but Cocoa really needing to put that game away, turn around and give the ball to Bridgewater. And Bridgewater took off on a 34-yard run in which he broke 4 tackles and literally put the team on his back right there. And that was the turning point of that momentum-breaking drive for Bradford last night.
I know, Coach Adam Franco posted on Twitter, in the huddle prior to that drive, he looked at Coach Snyder in the eye and said, Coach, I love this team. Give me the ball.
They gave him the ball, and he did not disappoint last night. I want to say congratulations to the Cocoa Tigers in Orlando. Did Orlando have anybody go last night? I know Jones got beat. What a great year Jones had. They came over and beat the Cocoa Tigers earlier this year. All right. The ball is at the 16-yard line, 15-yard line. They're going to throw it here. They do. Wide open. Caught. Touchdown. East Orlando. What a play. Jeremy Hester Jr. with the catch over the shoulder. What a throw. 12-0 East Orlando. What a play by the Preds. Great play call. Did you see that throw? Heck of a throw by Leon Quince. Now the extra point. Quince rolls, throws, wide open, conversion, good. And with 11.8 seconds to go in the first half, the East Orlando Predators on a 15-yard touchdown pass from Leon Quince to Jeremy Hester Jr., and it's 13-0. Back with the onside kick in a moment. I almost felt like a Fox or CBS announcer there saying Jeremy Hester Jr., like a Johnny Hester type of a catch thing. So great drive by the. I tell you what, for 10U, clock management, right? All things there really were impressive by East Orlando. Very, very, very impressive. You got that touchdown, right? Okay. And you can you guys can take whatever you want from our feeds. We don't have any copyright protection or none. We don't do that to the kids or the parents. So anything you want from any of these games, feel free to cut it if you feel like it's worth using, and just cut my voice out. Yeah, we're not the NFL. We want you to use it. And that's a lateral. That's a lateral. And that ball was a lateral, and the referee did not blow the whistle until that young man fell on it. And that's the end of the first half. The East Orlando Predators. First drive they scored on a 7-yard touchdown run by Randall Collins. And with 17 seconds to play in the half, Jeremy Hester Jr. hauled in a beautiful throw from Leon Quince. 13-0, back with the second half in 10 minutes. All right, welcome back here to Palm Bay High School, home of the Palm Bay Pirates, where the East Orlando Predators lead the 10U state AAU state championship game 13-0 as West Melbourne will kick off. Now, they'll onside kick. They've done it all year, so don't make the mistake I made back in the championships, the ACYA championships, and criticize it because they've been doing it all year. And there is the onside kick, and there's a flag, too. So West Melbourne has it, but a flag is down. They give them the ball. They're gonna pick the flag up, and West Melbourne has recovered the onside kick to start the second half.
I think the Predators front line, someone might have just touched it enough to be considered a touch.
And so Yost brings them out to start the second half. And look at this run. And this is exactly what West Melbourne did in their game against Vero. Great start to the second half for the Outlaws. And that carry that time by number 10, Darian Thompson. 9:34. Third quarter, 13-0. East Orlando on top. That's for T. Grizzly. Welcome, T. Sophia. Robert Horry's watching. This is direct snap to Samuel. He cuts back. Well, look at this. Samuel. Little shifty run there that picks up one, but it was pretty to watch. That was a complete 360 back around and up the gut. And I thought I heard whistles prior to the snap. We'll see. Preds with touchdowns from Randall Collins and Jeremy Hester Jr. One running, one passing. Hester Jr. hauled in a beautiful pass from Leon Quince with 17 seconds to play in the first half. Over the shoulder. Nice catch. Yost with Samuel. And this is a direct snap to Yost. He's going to keep it up the middle, but there is nothing up the middle at the moment for West Melbourne as that East Orlando defense stifling up the middle at the moment. They did get the big run following the onside kick. 13-0. So West Melbourne needs this drive. And if they don't score, at the very least, flip the field and hope their defense can get out there and stop East Orlando. Yost with Samuel to his right, I believe. Thompson to his left. The direct snap is to Thompson. He follows Yost. There's the hole to the right side. And that is where you got to go if you're going to pick up yards, left or right. Doesn't appear as though. And you got to run away from Collins as well on this left side. And they do that, and they are close to a first down. So a big fourth down coming up here. That was third down. The yard marker was wrong. So it's 4th and 1. And West Melbourne is 0 for 1 on fourth down today. Yeah, the two big guys are on the bench at the moment, 55 and 95, so there could be something up the middle here. But you still have number 75 in the middle, and he's no small young man either. That's Noah Long. Yost is under center here. He may just try to keep it. He does, and he's got it. First down, Outlaws, 1st and 10 now at the East Orlando 26. That is the second first down of the game for West Melbourne. So Yost on the keeper there. 6:46 to play in the third quarter. 13-0 East Orlando on top. Thompson, Samuel, and Yost in the backfield for the Outlaws. This is a direct snap to Samuel, who gets up the middle, but he is immediately stopped by number 35, Levon Moore. And that's a loss of 1, 2nd and 11 now for West Melbourne. 6:12 to play. So number 55 for the Orlando Predators, Dedrick Thomas, is back in, and he's been a one-man wrecking crew up front. What did we call him earlier? Mac? Reverse. This is Vitava. He's got space. Vitava still with the ball. Down to the 22. Stopped on the play by Jeremy Hester Jr., but he'll pick up 4. 3rd and 6. Picks up 5. 3rd and 6. 5:30 to play in the third. Preds up by 13. Number 6 for West Melbourne is Jacoby Weeks. We get a timeout on the field with 5:24 to play in the third. Again, all of these teams will advance to the Nationals. This state championship, obviously you be crowned AAU state champ, but you are also seeded accordingly in the Nationals. Where are the Nationals held? Do you know? Come on, Kelly. You're supposed to know all these things. You are supposed to be my human. You know what? I'm gonna let you slide this time. I'm just gonna blame Commissioner. I'm gonna blame Commissioner for it. Right. Commish. Where are the Nationals held? I was giving him a hard time. 5:24 to play here. This is 3rd and 6. Obvious 2-down territory. And it is the same 3. Thompson, Yost, and Samuel in the backfield. This is a direct snap to Thompson. Thompson bounces off one tackle. He's going to go down. And that tackler was Randall Collins. And Collins forces a loss of 1. And it's going to be 3rd and 7 now. 4th and 7. Check that. Should be 4th and 7. Wasn't that 3rd down there? Okay, now he changes it. This is about the time where the chain gang starts to get a little tired. Remember in the last one? The Cocoa Tigers are in the house. Where are the Conway Falcons? I got you. 4th down, and Samuel with it. Samuel, Yeah, Samuel's not too far outside. Samuel run out of bounds by Jeremy Hester Jr. And East Orlando, after allowing 2 first downs, tightens up. They bent, but they didn't break. And the Preds take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. 4:28 to play in the third quarter. The Predators with the ball and a 13-0 lead here. What's up, D? Hey, Sean, Commish. Where's those Nationals held? He just checked back in. Come on, man. Need to get you a headset. Didn't you say you brought my Tylenol? All right. I'd like to have a few. Yeah, after this play, right. Man in motion. Whistles, false start coming. A little bit of movement on the right side of the line there, and East Orlando will start 1st and 15. I tell you what, it's a well-disciplined football team. Not a lot of penalties on them today. Starts Wednesday, December 7th. That's this week. We'll be over at the Pop Warner Super Bowl tomorrow. We got some media days we're doing for the Portage Indians out of Davenport, Florida. Huh. I wonder who's streaming that. 4:26. Throws. Uh-oh. Look at that. He drops it in. What a throw. Even better catch. Hauled in by Eugene Ford. That's a gain of 23 and an East Orlando first down on 1st and 15. Gridiron Productions. Gotcha. Oh, I know who they are. They were up here last time.
They said they do live streaming as well.
Gotcha.
Depending on events. So we can get a hold of them and see if we can,
What a throw from Leon on that one. Dropped it right in there. Looked like a floater, but he knew what he was doing. And we got a false start again. Leon says, no problem. Last time on 1st and 15, I'll just throw a 23-yard completion.
15? I like 20.
You want to force me into throwing again? All right. I can do it. High snap, but he corrals it down to Collins. Collins picks up 3 of the 5. It'll be 2nd and 12. Second down and 12 for the Predators with the ball in the lead. Good drive here. Good time-consuming drive. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. And West Melbourne running out of possessions here. Jet sweep. And that was Eugene Ford, and it's going to be 3rd and 11. Now, if you're East Orlando, obviously you know that Leon can, this young man can do it all. He can throw the ball. He's got great touch on his balls. Good wide receivers. Ford watched that ball in, and so did Jeremy Hester Jr. on that last touchdown. But if you're West Melbourne here, right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys, 10 guys in the box. They have a bunch formation, I get it, but let's see what they do here defensively. They're going to run it straight up the gut on 3rd down. And 1:55 to play. It's going to be 4th and about 9. 13-0 East Orlando on top here. That's for Miss Monique Turner. Fourth and 9 for the Preds. West Melbourne in white, the Preds in gray and black. And that's going to be a false start. So that's going to back them up 5 yards. It's going to make it 4th down and 14. That's the 3rd false start on this drive. I jinxed them. I gave them the old disciplined team thing, and the next thing you know, they get 3 false starts. That's my fault. Don't blame them. Clock's still running for some reason.
Their ACC team had to say
And scored. Did they score? Oh. 46 seconds to play. Leon Yost blitzes. And down goes Quinn, sacked by Samuel. That'll be a turnover on downs. West Melbourne's got to make something happen here. Great field position as they hold for the first time in two drives. And with 31.6 seconds to play in the third quarter, West Melbourne has got to get on the board here. Is that Josh?
Yeah, it is.
Josh from Big Hits Live in the house.
This was his featured game today.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. He's been promoting it all week.
Quick pitch to Samuel, and Samuel dropped. What a play. Didn't get the number. Yes, Amanda, still 13-0. And I apologize. Normally we use our scoreboard app and all that, but I don't know why we can't do it here. It just blocks it out for some reason. It's weird. We can do it. We can use it at night. Can't use it during the day. It's the craziest thing. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter with your score. East Orlando 13, West Melbourne 0. Back in a minute. Melbourne. Yost throws, open, caught. Oh, he dropped it. Got to catch it to the ground. Good throw by Yost, but in and out of the hands of Michael Benson. Josh from Big Hits Live in the house again. There he is. That's my man right there. Does great work, man. Great work. 9:52 to play in the game. And, again, West Melbourne running out of possessions here. They have got to get on the board. This is a little counter play to Samuel. And he gets back to, he gets 2 yards back. It's going to be 4th down and 12. And just can't get going. That offense just can't find a rhythm at the moment. And this has really just been a trench battle today. I mean, it just has. I mean, this is mano-a-mano lineup. And, Leon Quince has done a great job. Throws, bubble screen to Vatava. Great block. Double reverse pass. Had it. There was 6. And just the problem there, the problem on that one was the receiver stopped. He stopped to try to catch the ball, and you just got to keep running. But this is 10U. That's a coachable moment, and that's what you coach them to do. You got to keep running to catch the football. But an outstanding play call because it worked. And that'll be a turnover on downs. I definitely like the effort there. Definitely like the effort. Hey, listen, man, you go get him. Show this young man right here. Show him, tell him what it's all about. Coco, right? There you go. Good luck, man. Thanks, buddy. Hey.
Hold on. Let's go to the other one.
Hey, guy.
Hold on. Let me see if I can catch him.
We'll get the camera fixed here. We had somebody bring up a roster, and I think he brought it to the wrong booth. The PA guy will be with that. Last time we got cussed out. Remember that?
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait a minute.
We got cussed out, and it wasn't us doing it. It was the guy in the PA booth. Does a great job over there, but lady called us names. Called us names.
Oh, we're not.
She was vulgar, too, wasn't she? 8:35 to play in the game, and right now there's an old country song that goes, "Killing Time," and that's what the Preds are doing. And that's a gain of 6. Good run. It's going to be 3rd down and 2, and that's exactly what you want. If you're, Kelly, we always say if you can average 4 yards a carry, right? 4 times 3 is what? There you go, buddy. God, I'm glad you got that right. Coco and Conway coming up. That's a first down by Randall Collins. I really think if we're searching for a player of the game today, it's got to be Randall Collins so far. He put the team on his back on that opening drive and has picked up some big first downs for East Orlando. But I've been impressed, with this entire East Orlando team. This is, nice tackle. Nice tackle in the open field by Votava. Votava. $6.50 to go in the game. And I would say time is a winding down here. Second and 5. Thank you, Troy. We try to keep it entertaining. Straight up the gut. He's still on his feet. There's another 4. And it'll be 3rd and 2. 6:15 to go. And they are just leaning on him now. I'll tell you what, I admire number 95 out there, Anthony Melendez. That's a big young man. And he's out there playing youth football, and he's doing a heck of a job at it out there. Now, look, he ain't got 4.4 speed, okay? But he is definitely out there moving and doing, he's done a great – he's making holes, man. That's his job. That's what he's doing. Samuel, that's the first really good open field tackle of Randall today. Randall Collins. So this is going to be 4th and 1. The Outlaws need to get a stop here if they want any shot to try to come back and win this one. 4:59. This is really the clincher here. And there's a first down for Randall Collins, who's still on his feet. Why did the chains move already? Did I miss something? Yeah, now it's I thought it was 4th and 3. He moved too soon. All right, that's a turnover. I don't know what those guys are doing down there, but they certainly had me confused. That's a Baltimore education there. That's where I'm from. That's where I went to school. I missed something completely and utterly there. 1st and 10, I guess that's on me. So it is a turnover on downs. My apologies. I definitely missed something there. 1st and 10 for West Melbourne. So they get the stop I said they needed, but they got to score here quickly. Samuel still on his feet. All the way out into Preds territory down to the Orlando 42. Good run by Samuel. That's what it was. 13. Thank you, Sean. I definitely missed something. So my apologies. It was 4th and 13, not 4th and 3. I gave him the first down. Oh, he could cut that out and put it in his huddle highlights. 1st and 10 at the Orlando 43-yard line. Samuel again. Nice tackle. Samuel pick up 3. Sack on the quarterback. That's right. I forgot about. Okay. Sean, if you're in the building, thank you. I owe you an adult Pepsi. $3:39 to play in the game, and I'm telling you, West Melbourne's got to have more sense of urgency than this. Samuel with it, gets outside, stiff arm, but the speed of that East Orlando defense closes quickly. And a lot of times when you have that kind of speed, you just hang on. And it's a matter of time before your teammates come in. There he is again, coming all the way across the field. Dedrick Thomas wears that 5'5" proudly. He's been some great 55s that's played defense in this league, and this young man wears that number well. Dedrick the Mack Truck Thomas. With a timeout here and 3:01 to play. Can you name some great 55s to play in the league, Caleb? Who is the greatest defensive player to wear the number? Is it Junior Seau, Derek Brooks, Terrell Suggs?
Now, I am a Bucks fan. However, I think I got to give the nod to Suggs.
Nah, I give it to Brooks. Brooks was better than Suggs, and I'm a Ravens fan. I can say that all day. Seau, Brooks, Fears, Jason Taylor wore it.
I would say, but that Junior Seau, though, yeah, that's
Willie McGinnis. Yeah, some good ones. 3 minutes and 1 second to play. 13-0, East Orlando on top. Yeah. Yost, play action, throws. Oh, there was a mix-up on the route. Noah Bahena turned to do an in, and Yost threw a go, and that never works. 2:54, 4th and 5. The good news, the incomplete pass does stop the clock.
Coming up tomorrow on Brevard Sports Network, if you're a Pop Warner fan, we've got Pop Warner football for you. Portage Indians taking on Richmond, Miami tomorrow in round 1 of the Pop Warner Super Bowl. 2:54. And this is an obvious passing situation on 4th and 5 unless they can get outside. But East Orlando play action again. And I'll tell you what, look at that hit. My goodness gracious, in on the pressure was, that time, I think it was 35 that time. That was Levon Moore. And Moore pretty much ends the day for the West Melbourne Outlaws. Good season for them, not over yet. They're going to Nationals. They won't be seated high, but they're going, and that's a great year. They won the ACYAA championship, but the East Orlando Predators are going to win the 10U AAA state championship. Outstanding job. Congratulations. And not every young man's name, or lady, because there are some ladies that play, gets their names called. So we're going to go through the roster here for East Orlando here in a second with 2:48 to play. I beg your indulgence if I mispronounce anyone's name. And straight handle. At the 30. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, East Orlando. That was Eugene Ford with a 53-yard state championship clinching run. And with 2:31 to play, it's 19-0. Straight up the middle. And he found daylight. And then hit pay dirt. He did. He actually put his hand on the back of his blocker. And patience is a virtue, and it leads to 6. Huh? Some don't. The extra point is good. And with 2:31 to play, East Orlando leads it 20-0. Back with the roster names in just a minute. All right, as East Orlando gets set to kick off here, the roster, Bernard McNeil Jr., Jeremy Hester Jr., who had a touchdown today, Jordan Haddad, Anderson Baggs, Jaden Polston Redmond, Randall Collins with a touchdown, and our player of the game today, Eugene Ford, who just scored from 53 yards out, Malachi Rither, Zachary Haddad, Dallas Spencer, Blake McMurty, Oliver Scarlow, Carson Cunningham, Elijah Cruz, Avian Anderson, Xavier Torres, Joel Bonilla, Christian Luca Jr., Leon Quince, the quarterback, with an outstanding game today, Zamir Blackwell, Justin Diggs Jr., Keithy Walker, Hunter Milburn, Levon Moore, Javon Jones, Amir Neitz, Jeremiah Rosado, Rylan Zamel, Jeremy Lewis, Dedrick Thomas, Isaiah McIntosh, Noah Long, Elijah German, Evan Cuevas, Ethan Richards, Anthony Melendez, Rauriel Hernandez, and our coaches, Bernard McNeil, Frederick Rowe, Edward German, Lorder Lois, Eric Charlau, Marlia Robinson, Molly Zamel, Trish Richards, your commissioner, Sean, and East Orlando recovers the onside kick, Sean Seipler. And with 2:27 to go, East Orlando will line it up. Our offensive player of the game today, Randall Collins. Our defensive players of the game today, 2 of them, is Levon Moore and DJ Thomas. Nice job by those young men. So congratulations to that roster. We'll read the West Melbourne roster as well coming up here. We'll show you the celebration, and then we'll be right back. Actually, I'll read that now. The West Melbourne roster: Michael Benson Jr., Dallin Samuel, Emmett Osterhout, Noah Bahena, Peyton Till, Khalil Childs, Jacoby Weeks, Levi Schneider, Jaden Keller, Darian Thompson, Malachi Montgomery, Jack Yost, Caden Wolnick, Noah Miller, Jordan Lindeman, Jeremiah Allridge, Wade Vitava, Noah Polio, Kobe Cooper, Kingston Chesbro, Kari Mitchell Hockard, Gianni Roberts, Adrian Turner, Skylar Clement, Devontae Pegwas, Craig Stewart, Carson Woodall, Ryland Sims, Wyatt Seafelt, David Brown, and your coaches, Corey Yost, Dustin Osterhout, Demetrius Samuel, Luke Stewart, Gary Snyder, and Andrew Vitava. Turnover, but there's just not enough possessions left. That's the first turnover of the game as the Cocoa Tigers. Somebody said, where are we located? I don't know if they're talking to us, but we are in the press box way up high behind the East Orlando sideline. Caleb and Allen, we look like Laurel and Hardy, standing side by side. 2:21. Hello, Isaiah. Timeout, West Melbourne with 2:14 to play. Coming up next here, we've got one of the better 12U teams I think I've seen in recent years in the Cocoa Tigers coming up. Now, I've not seen the Conway team, so I don't know much about them. But I'm excited to see Conway play. I know that in that game that Cocoa played, they won, eventually pulling away, but it wasn't easy early for them. 2:14 to play in the game. I want to say hello to Coach Butch Binford. Coach Binford's done a terrific job coaching youth football, now with O'Galley, Coach. Always good to see Coach Binford on. Ball's out, and Yost just falls on it. Clock's not moving now. It is 2:09 to play. Man, we're having fun. I tell you, I would not want to be doing anything else today. I mean, what else is there? A Christmas shop? Are you kidding me? What, do you want to fight traffic? People? No. Right here. Watching the future of football. Coach Binford, it's 20-0 East Orlando. About a minute 30 to play in the game here. Conway, Florida, and Cocoa, Florida, set to play in the 12U game coming up. And the Conway Falcons, the thing that's really cool about Conway is they look exactly like the Atlanta Falcons. Thank you, sir. Not a lot on that roster. Good run. I got 13 on the Conway roster. Is that right? That's the roster I got emailed to me this morning. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Congratulations to your organization on a fine season. 2 championships here today. won the 8U game, and now you're going to one championship. Okay, Caleb said. I thought Caleb said it. My apologies. Intercepted, and that's the sealer. But congratulations on a great year. That ball was intercepted by number 18, Carson Cunningham. Cunningham with a pick. And with 55.5 seconds to back-to-back AAU national champs at 14U. That's an accomplishment right there. Congratulations. Yeah, that's not easy to do. The young man looks into the Big Hits Live camera. Good for him. Good for him. Carson Cunningham with a pick, and Coach's favorite formation coming up, which is victory formation likely. You don't see a lot of victory formations, but I think we're going to see it here. 55.5. Just straight up the gut, straight run up the middle. And, yeah, you don't see a lot of victory formations in youth football. It's actually complicated to take a knee. You can't get everybody together. Trust me when I tell you that. Yeah, Tank applied truck applied, Mack, a truck applied the pressure on that one. DJ Thomas forced him to throw that ball, and there was Cunningham waiting for it. Uh-oh. And out of bounds with 17 seconds to play. I think they're just going to let the clock run out here. Nope, they stop it. 14-7. They say wind it up. East Orlando, the try and line up. They want to keep playing. Final play. And down goes the running back, and that'll do it. Your final score, East Orlando Predators, your 20-22, 10U. AAU Florida State champs. Congratulations. And we'll be back here in about 10 minutes with the Cocoa Tigers and the Conway Falcons. For Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski. Once again, your final score, East Orlando 10U 20, West Melbourne Outlaws, nothing. Have a great day. We'll see you in a few minutes.